Hey, it's Janice with pausdreamandjoy.blogspot.com, and I want to show you how I made this little mini book. I showed you this the other day. It says for you, and it opens up like this, and it's stiff enough it can sit on your desk, and then on the other side you can put quotes or pictures or sayings or whatever you want. Well, I want to show you how I did it. It's very easy. It doesn't take a whole lot of paper or anything. This is a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. Now it is cardstock because I did want a stiff little book. And I'm just going to trim it. I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. And then if I weren't on video, what I would continue to do is just cut it every 4 inches so I can use my whole piece of 12 by 12. That's all I need a trimmer for right now. Then I would get my Martha Stewart scoring board, which I adore. And I'm going to put my paper in it like this. I'm actually going to turn it over so you can see better what I'm doing. And I'm just going to score it every 3 inches. So there's 3. 6 and 9. So that's scored every 3 inches, and this is 12 by 4. And all you do is accordion fold it. Accordion, mountain, valley, you know, whatever you call it, it's all the same thing. Fan fold. Now, since this particular paper doesn't have anything on this side, and this is the same base I used for this one, I think you may be able to see it here, but you can't tell from this side that it's not. So all I did was cut some strips that were 3 by 4 to cover up the entire white piece, and then I just cut other paper for decoration. So it's, you know, it's not hard to do. You could leave the white border if you wanted. I just didn't want one side, you know, for you to be able to see the yellow and then the other side to see a white. I wanted it to be the same or close to the same. So that's all you do to it. It's very, very easy. And once you get this paper on here too, because I also use cardstock for these panels, it makes it real stiff, and so it's very easy, you know, to stand up. I want to show you one I did over the weekend. This one I am going to send to someone. I think that one the one I just showed you, I think I'm going to keep. But this one I do have someone in mind I want to send it to. Again, I just used simple cuts. I used my favorite bracket from Plant and School Book. And then all these cuts came out of my extra cut file. I didn't cut anything new for this project. I just pulled out cuts I already had. And normally what I do when I cut something, I'll cut more than one, just so I can have an extra one. Or maybe I don't know what size I want, so I'll cut 2 different sizes, but I usually cut 2 whenever I'm cutting. I figure I've got the paper in there, I've got the cart in there, I might as well cut an extra one, so when I want to be quiet, like this weekend, my husband and my daughter were both napping, and I wanted to craft, and I didn't want to run my machine, so I just pulled things out of my file that I already had. So here's a cloud up here. And here's some raindrops, and you can see the sunshines down here in the basket. And then if you open it this way, I've got a duck landing on some water and a tree with a rabbit sticking its head out. And then this says, "Love you." Now, this part on the back I think is really cool. Are you ready? I've got hanging quotes. And all I did, and every page has a flower and every page has a quote. And all I did was put the ribbon in between my paper, and then I put it in between the mat here. So this one says, "Perhaps imagination is only intelligence having fun," and that author is unknown. This says, if I found I could say things with color and shapes that I couldn't say any other way, things I had no words for," and that's by George O'Keeffe. And this says, "I saw an angel in the marble and I carved until I set him free," and that's from Michelangelo. And this one says, "Art is the colors and textures of your imaginations," and that was from a student at Los Carros Middle School in 1999, and her name was Megan. So I just love the way those hang. I like that. So this is this side. and this is the side with the images. So you could put this on your desk either way. You could put it this way. You can fold them so that they go like this. I mean, this is pretty stiff, so you can fold it any way you want to, or you could put it with the quotes that way. So this is a really fun project. I hope you guys will take the time to try it, and if you do, please leave me a link so I can see what you do. And have a great day. I'll be back later with some more projects. Bye.